Hello, everybody. I just wanted to come on here, talk about my postpartum rehabilitation, vocal rehabilitation process. I have a show on Saturday. Today's Thursday. A show that I am not as prepared as I would like to be. Not necessarily my fault. Maybe I underestimated how challenging it would be to do this type of singing at this point in my postpartum journey. But we are doing the best we can, and I am learning some very important things along the way. So, the main thing that I wanted to kind of talk about today was the realization about my ability to access the upper extension that I've always had. So I, before getting pregnant, had a fairly easy access to F's. Oh, yeah. Okay, had fairly easy access to my top register, my extension, and I could sing F's, F sharps, on a good day G. And being postpartum has kind of taken that away from me. But we're in the process of getting it back. Excuse the craziness. It is quite late and it's almost bedtime. But I really wanted to get this out. Yeah. So I have been working towards healing my diastasis recti, and I just had the download from God today that it is not really the problem. The problem that I've had with this is the fact that I have rib flare. And it's really annoying because I did not even consider this. For me, it feels like my ribs, when I breathe out, they stay up and out, which, if you're thinking about classical technique and the way that they teach it to you, it almost feels like not collapsing. So that's why I didn't even question it. But really, it's not that I'm not collapsing. It's not even that. It's the fact that my collapsing, right? I don't want to show. Collapsing, if we can look at it from here, is when you do this as you're singing. What my flared rib does is that it stays out, but the ribs stay like protruding outwards and to the sides. Whereas what should be happening is that I'm still breathing out. The ribs are going like this. It's not a collapse. It's a where the ribs are tucking in as you exhale. Yeah. That is where I'm at with that. I'm glad. At first, I thought today, when I realized why I could not sing, for the love of all that is good, I could not sing my high D's, which the show on Saturday is Ima Sumac themed. For those of you who are familiar with Ima Sumac, know that she lives in D-land. D and E land. Thank God I'm not doing any songs with an F in it. So yeah. I guess I'm modifying now some of her specific runs that she would do, improvisational stuff that she would do in her songs. I am rearranging them so that I don't have to consistently be popping up to D's and E flats, D's, E flats, E's. Because I was getting this thing at my last rehearsal on Monday where it was like this honking sound that would come up and it was like, huh? And I was like, why is this happening? I didn't even have this issue while I was pregnant. I feel like maybe the weight from the baby of being 6 months pregnant pulling down kind of in a way still brought gravity down to my ribs, right? Brought it down. Now there's nothing there. So it's like without the weight, my ribs just go whoop and stay up there because there's nothing pulling them down anymore. So yeah, at first I thought maybe it was like an upper abdominal diastasis because like I can feel a small gap in my midline. Down the midline, I could feel a small, about maybe like 1 to 2 fingers. And it does go like a little bit down to here, like the separation. So it's not like this severe separation. What it was is the freaking rib flares. I don't know why that like pissed me off so much that I was like, I can't believe I didn't even think about this. In a way, I kind of understand because I've been really busy with the opera that just closed like last week. And so now I've been in full Mambo Nocturno mode. And again, I've been 2 weeks now more high, like locked into Mambo, which I probably should have been more locked in like sooner. But hey, life is happening. Going through other stuff. Not an excuse, but now we know. And I feel like now that I'm aware of this, it's not as inconsistent. It's not as consistent. My ability to sing the E's and the D's. It's still not fully consistent, but at least I have some level of consistency that maybe with tomorrow and then Saturday, it'll be a little bit more integrated and a little bit more feasible for me to do those. Yeah. So if you're a singer and you're having some issues with your high notes, I would look into flare ribs probably. I will keep you guys updated on how that goes. Again, singing is beautiful. It really exposes everything about what is going on with your body. Had I started preparing these songs maybe like 2 months ago, like really locked in, I probably would have noticed this before. And I probably would have had some more time to integrate whatever exercises that I need to start doing. And maybe they would feel a little bit more consistent. But it is what it is. And we have a show on Saturday. And we will do what we can with what we have. And that's just the reality of it all. Yeah. I just wanted to come on here and say that. So if you're having issues, I know, puppy. I know. It's bedtime. Shower time, and then we're gonna go to bed. So yeah, if you're having issues with your high notes, for me, the issue keeps coming in doing many high notes back to back. It's pretty much the extremes of my abilities. The many high notes back to back, and then the notes that are like C. C is like a little bit more consistent than not. But then once we get up into the C sharp, up into the E, it's quite inconsistent. And the last thing that I want is one of those honking sounds while I'm up there. So pray for me. I will meditate and visualize. I got some takes of me being able to sing those runs as they should be. So I'm going to listen to those on repeat so that I can brainwash myself into being able to sing those and feeling those and knowing what they sound like in my voice. So yes, this is just a tip for postpartum vocal recovery, especially with your upper extension and your high notes. Okay, this baby's getting super, super anxious and over it. So we're going to go give him a bath and then we're going to go to sleep. All right, I'll see you next time.